Hello, everybody, and today I wanted to talk about the final shape showcase that Bungie held recently, showing off the final expansion for Destiny 2. And I just wanted to give my honest and truthful opinions on it. Now, mainly right off the bat, I want to say is that I'm hopeful for the series. I love this series to death, and I wanted to do good. But the problem is that there's like I'll say everybody's just tired of the franchise. And for a while last season, which was season of the deep, I felt the same way. I was getting tired of everything, getting tired of the seasonal model. And luckily, Bungie did announce that they were changing the seasonal model starting Final Shape with a thing called episodes, which they said that it'll focus on like a certain race like that were affected by the events of the expansion. And I'm not gonna lie, that sounds intriguing to me. And essentially, episodes are like longer seasons is probably the best way to put it. They said they were gonna announce 3 a year, and they're gonna do more story, more exotics, and all that. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about before I get to the main thing was was the supers, because obviously, like, if you guys seen all the leaks and all that about this brand new super from this random video, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, sweet guys, it's a new super." No, it's not. It'll probably come eventually, but they announced new supers, but it's for the light subclasses. And like for the warlock, is probably, in my opinion, the least whelming one. I just wasn't as excited for it as the other two. I just think of it as the Radiant super from Destiny 1, excluding the self revive. I mean, it's okay for how it is. I don't think it will replace well though, because well is still too strong, and they should at least nerf it a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say about the warlocks. Now we move on to the Titan. Now I'm a Titan main, and I find this new super so badass sounding. You essentially just throw down axes and explode everything, and then you can pick them back up and use them as a weapon. Um, yes, please, because that sounds amazing. And then finally, we have the hunters, and it's actually this is an interesting one because I actually played Outriders when they came out, which I missed that series, by the way. And I played the Trickster as my main, and he had an ability where like he could just teleport behind someone and do damage. And when as soon as I saw the hunter one, where like he could throw like a blade to a certain place and just teleport there, doing AOE damage. I immediately thought of the trickster. I'm like, oh my god, that sounds so much fun. And I definitely think that like they'll be I think they'll be good, but not meta breaking. Right. Now it's time to talk about the big bad boy, the actual expansion itself, like Destroy. Now, Destroy is I love Destroy for so long, and I want to see it to the end because it's been like 10 years in the making, and I honestly think this is gonna end in a banger. I don't think it's gonna be Forsaken level of good, but I definitely think it'll be better than Lightfall, way better. So like we're gonna go inside the Traveler, well, like through that portal, but it's essentially inside the Traveler. And I think my theories were right based on the teaser that they showed, which I think was at E3, I think, where they showed Cade back alive, and I had to I saw a theory, I forget where I saw it from, is that inside the Traveler is like a Valhalla for Guardians. So essentially, it's like a heaven for so Guardians can rest for eternity. And I believed it. I believe it. And it turns out that's pretty much the case. I don't know if we're gonna see any other Guardians like I don't know. I can't think of anyone else, but I could definitely I can imagine there being maybe a few others, because I can't imagine Cade being the only one. Now, the big bad enemy, the Witness, they literally already confirmed that yeah, we're gonna defeat the Witness in the raid, not the final mission of the story, which I love. Because if we kill the Witness in the story after all this hype for how strong he is, then I don't know how I would feel, because that's just weird and pretty bad storytelling. So, so I guess when we start, like as soon as we enter the Traveler, I guess we're going to immediately go to the D1 Tower, which, not gonna lie, to me, I like, but we have to wait and see on that. Alright, let's see, what's next? Oh yes, the new enemy type, which I like to call the Walk clones, because they pretty much are. They're like the Tormentors, but skinnier and probably stronger. But hey, that's just my opinion. But we probably have to wait and see, because I definitely think Bungie is starting to take a little bit, at least a little bit of notice that to make things challenging, you need to essentially include tougher enemies, not just champions, like Lucent Hive or all that. So overall, these are my opinions on the Final Case Showcase, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys.